Have you ever wondered to what extent your childhood experiences, especially being parented, affect how you interact with your kids? In today's episode, we're going to talk about how negative childhood experiences influence our parenting and suggest solutions to overcome them. I am Dr. Tanisha Burke, your positive parenting coach, and welcome to our channel. Parenting is an incredible journey filled with both joys and challenges. Often unbeknownst to us, our childhood experiences play a significant role in shaping our parenting styles. These experiences, whether subtle or overt, can significantly impact how we raise our children. In the remainder of this video, we'll dive into hidden examples of childhood experiences that influence how we raise our children. The suggestions we share may help you to break the cycle of these influences to become a more conscious and positive parent. As we review each hidden childhood experiences, I encourage you to make notes, pause, and reflect on whether you relate to any of them, and journal how you plan to make the shift in your life. The first hidden negative experience is overcoming the effects of emotional neglect, and the influence is that parents who experience emotional neglect during their childhood may struggle with recognizing and validating their children's emotions. They might unintentionally downplay or dismiss their child's feelings. And to overcome this, 1. Educate yourself about emotional intelligence and its importance in child development. Also, practice active listening and empathy to create a safe space for your child to express their emotions. And finally, seek therapy or counseling to address your own unresolved emotional neglect from childhood. The second negative childhood experience is breaking free from physical neglect. The influence: parents who experience physical neglect during their childhood may face challenges providing consistent care and nurturing to their own children. And how you overcome this? Focus on building routines and consistency in your child's daily life to ensure their physical needs are met. Also, reflect on the impact of your own childhood experiences and consider seeking therapy to address any lingering issues. And finally, surround yourself with a supportive community to learn and grow as a parent. The third negative childhood experience is conquering the cycle of harsh criticism. The influence: parents who grew up in households where harsh criticism was prevalent may struggle with offering constructive feedback and tend to be overly critical. How you overcome that if this is your experience? Practice positive reinforcement and praise when your child exhibits desired behaviors. Work on improving your communication skills, emphasizing respect and constructive feedback. And finally, seek therapy or join support groups that focus on breaking the cycle of criticism. The fourth negative childhood experience is balancing strict parenting. Parents who were raised in overly strict households may struggle with allowing their children enough independence, autonomy, and flexibility. To overcome this, if this is your experience in childhood, set clear, reasonable boundaries while providing opportunities for your child to make choices and learn from their decisions. Second, communicate openly with your child about rules and expectations and be willing to negotiate when appropriate. And third, reflect on the value of flexibility and adaptability in your parenting approach, and you will see all these suggestions are the opposite of what you would have experienced as a child. For many parents, this can be difficult and even triggering, but it's obviously something that you can work towards with support, whether it is a therapist or with a parenting coach like myself, or even joining a parenting support group. The fifth negative childhood experience is managing uncontrollable temper and anger. Parents who witness uncontrollable anger or temper in their home as kids may find it challenging to control their own emotions, which can have negative impact on their children. To overcome this, practice anger management techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or meditation, or taking a pause before you speak or react. Next, seek professional help if you have difficulty managing your anger or find yourself reacting impulsively. And finally, model healthy conflict resolution strategies for your child. The sixth negative childhood experience is climbing out of the helicopter parenting trap. Parents who experience overbearing or helicopter parenting may struggle with giving their children enough space and autonomy. If this has been your experience, you overcome it by recognizing the importance of allowing your child to experience both success and failure as part of their growth. Also, encourage your child's independence and problem-solving skills by giving them age-appropriate responsibilities such as chores. And finally, seek guidance from parenting resources that emphasize a balanced approach to raising independent children. The seventh negative childhood experience is experiencing attachment styles. Your attachment style, which is often developed during childhood, can impact your parenting. Those with a secure attachment tend to be more responsive and emotionally available to their kids, while those with anxious or avoidant attachments may struggle with inconsistent parenting behavior. How you overcome that if you're from the anxious and avoidant group? Reflect on your own attachment style and its potential impact on your parenting. Work on building a secure attachment with your child by being emotionally present, responsive, and consistent. And finally, seek therapy or support groups if you find that past attachment issues are affecting your ability to connect with your child. The next negative childhood experience is escaping childhood bullying. Parents who were bullied during their own childhood may struggle with unresolved emotional trauma and may inadvertently pass on negative patterns such as low self-esteem, fearfulness, or difficulty with assertiveness. If this has been your experience, it's important to seek professional therapy or counseling to address the emotional scars from childhood bullying. Also, teach your child assertiveness skills and strategies for dealing with bullying when they encounter it. And finally, encourage open communication with your child about their experiences and feelings, always creating a safe space for them to share any concerns. And the final negative childhood experience we will cover today is handling financial insecurity or privilege, which might be a bit surprising for some parents. However, childhood experiences related to financial insecurity or privilege can shape your attitudes towards money and affect your parenting choices, such as whether you're overly focused on providing material possessions or overly anxious about financial stability. If you are from any of the camp in financial insecurity or privilege, what you can do to overcome this is to develop a healthy and balanced perspective on money, emphasizing value like responsibility, gratitude, and financial planning. Also, teach your child age-appropriate financial literacy and the importance of financial responsibility. And finally, seek financial counseling if your past experiences have led to unhealthy money-related anxieties. Identifying and addressing the hidden childhood influences that shape our parenting is a courageous and transformative step towards becoming more conscious and positive parents. By actively working to overcome these experiences, we can break the cycle and provide our children with a nurturing and loving environment where they can thrive. Your journey as a parent is an opportunity for growth and healing, and by breaking free from the past, you can pave the way for a brighter future for your family. If you found value in today's content and believe it could help you have a wonderful relationship with your children, please consider subscribing. By joining our community, you will get more tools and insights to navigate your parenting journey with confidence. Thank you so much for joining us, and goodbye for now.